Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Clear for takeoff. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Proceed northeast from your current position to an abandoned village marked on your TAC map. Investigate possible insurgent activity in the area. The village looks clear. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. New contact at 280, 6 miles. We got a supply convoy moving through the area at this time. Check the area for hostiles. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Contacts are not hostile. Say again, not hostile. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Your next objective is the road bridge northwest of your current position. It's a friendly OP located in the hills southwest of the base. Conduct a close approach and determine if it's still secure.
Short stop, Echo 4, new contact, 180 relative. Convoy of civilian trucks, numbers 9, heading for the base's north gate at high speed.
Reaction force units are en route to challenge the incoming vehicles. Provide support as needed. Copperhead 1-1, short stop. Gunslinger 2-6 is on station and standing by.
Copperhead 1-1 copies. We can't get a positive ID on the inbound, so I'm gonna order them to stop. Wait one. Attention unidentified vehicles, you have entered a restricted area. Attention unidentified vehicles, you have entered...
Copperhead 1-1, I'm hit. Control's not responding. Gunslinger 2-6, engage and destroy the vehicles. Don't let them reach the base. Vehicle destroyed. Short stop. New contacts detected. Echo 4 confirms as hostile. Repeat, hostile. Good hit, 2-6. That's a kill. Confirm kill, 2-6. Good shooting. Gunslinger 2-6, this is short stop. Good work. You're clear to return to base. All units, this is short stop. Missile alert. I have tracks on 10 missiles inbound to Prince Faisal. Gunslinger 2-6, clear our airspace. We are under heavy attack.
Due to recent events in the Middle East, the MOD has put the Navy on notice for possible deployment. All carrier pilots must be certified for flight duty within the next 24 hours. You will be conducting air combat training as part of a joint readiness exercise with Air Force units in Scotland. All weapons fire and damage will be simulated using virtual combat systems installed in your aircraft. Your combat and flight performance will be evaluated in real time by instructors on the ground. Monroe, as new pilot in the squadron, I'm going to be paying special attention to you. Report to the flight line for your aircraft assignment.
Polaris Flight, this is Bulldog. You're clear for takeoff. Proceed to nav point Alpha and wait for further instructions.
Heads up, lads, the Navy's here. Welcome aboard, mate. We'll try not to embarrass you too badly.
This is Bulldog to all flights. Stand by to commence exercise. Watch your altitude and position at all times. I don't want anyone getting careless and hitting the side of a hill. Monroe, since you're the new man in the squadron, we'll be evaluating your performance first. Remember, your performance will be scored at the end of each segment. When you've completed the objectives for each segment, I'll clear you to proceed to the next one. That's it. All flights commence exercise. Repeat, commence exercise. All right, Polaris, your first training segment is basic air combat maneuvering. We'll begin with a basic gunnery exercise. We'll start with a large, slow-moving target. Check your radar. There's an H.A.W.X plane flying a basic patrol circuit in the training area. Engage it with your cannon. Good. Now let's see if you can hit a more nimble target. Your new target is Polaris 1. Engage at will.
Right then, let's see what you've got. Lucky shot.
Adequate job, Monroe. Proceed to the next segment. You're checked out on guns, Polaris. Now we're moving on to missiles. Now you'll engage two of your flight mates at the same time. Polaris 4, you're clear to engage Polaris 3 with your heat seekers. Begin. Good hit, Polaris 4. New target is Polaris 2. Engage at will. That'll do, Monroe. Carry on to the next segment. Polaris 4, you've had your fun. Now we see how well you do when you're on the wrong side of the missile. First, we'll practice decoying the incoming missiles using flares. Watch the missile indicator on your HUD. When it gets close, release a flare and make a sharp turn to decoy the missile. Remember, you only have a limited number of flares, so use them sparingly. The missiles will come at you from multiple vectors, so watch the warning prompt on your HUD. Ready? Here they come. Very good, Polaris 4. Now we're going to practice making tight turns to evade incoming missiles. Watch the missile indicator on your HUD. When the missile is very close, make a tight turn to dodge out of its way. Again, the missiles will come at you from multiple vectors, so stay sharp. Here we go. Good work, Monroe. It's clear you've mastered the basic concepts of dogfighting. All right, Monroe, you've demonstrated proficiency in each of the basic air combat evaluations. Now it's time to put it all together under more realistic combat conditions. On my mark, you will engage all three of your flight mates simultaneously while dodging incoming missile fire. Watch the threat indicators on your HUD and use all the techniques at your disposal to avoid enemy threats. On my mark, commence exercise.
Watch out for this one, he knows how to shoot.
Very good, Monroe. Carry on to the next segment. Polaris Flight, this is Bulldog. Index. We're terminating the exercise due to an emergency situation. Joint Training Command is tracking a civilian aircraft that has altered course and entered restricted airspace. It is not responding to radio calls, and unless we can establish contact, we have to assume it's been hijacked. Your orders are to intercept the aircraft and perform a visual inspection. Bulldog out. Unidentified aircraft. You are in restricted airspace. State your intentions immediately, or you risk being fired upon. Polaris 4, this is Bulldog. Take position at the plane 7 o'clock. Unidentified aircraft, this is Joint Training Command. This is your final warning. Good work, Polaris 4. We're reviewing the data feed now. That explosion was no accident. Someone planted a bomb on that plane. They must have detonated prematurely when they knew they'd been caught. Wreckage from the plane hit the base's runway, but damage is minor and there were no casualties. No way to tell who was responsible yet, but we'll get it sorted soon enough. Polaris Flight, you're clear to return to base for debrief.
Congratulations, Monroe. That was a fine bit of flying.
At approximately 0800 hours yesterday, insurgent forces attacked Prince Faisal Air Base with as many as a dozen cruise missiles. The base sustained heavy damage. Current estimates are 30 aircraft destroyed and more than 400 casualties so far. Colonel David Crenshaw, one of our senior pilots, was on patrol when the attack began and was shot down and captured by the insurgents. Crenshaw would be considered a high-value target with knowledge of numerous classified operations. Intel believes that he'll be taken to an insurgent safe house and tortured for information. Intel has narrowed down a list of possible sites where Crenshaw might be held. We're gonna put a drone over the area and check things out. If he's there, we are damn sure gonna find him. Check each of the buildings marked on your TAC map for signs of insurgent activity. You'll need to get close to each one so we can listen in on any conversations inside. Nothing here. Let's move to the next building. Looks deserted, 2-7. Let's hit the next one. Nothing here. Let's move to the next building. That's not it. Move on to the next building. 2-7, this is fullback. We've got a vehicle on the move inside the target area. Let's take a look. Looks like a single occupant. No passenger or cargo. Let him go, 2-7. Let's check the next target. Two 7, hold position. We're getting something from inside that building.
You understand? I need the encryption key so we can communicate. That's all. Just tell me the code.
Crenshaw. David A.
Yeah, this is pointless. He's too badly injured to interrogate. Give him to Suleiman. Make sure the execution is recorded. I want it uploaded to the web by morning.
That's it. We got him. And just in time by the sound of it. I'll contact the rescue team with the coordinates and get them in the air. Good job, 2-7. You might have just saved Crenshaw's life.
Attention all squadrons. This is General Vasily Moganov, commander of forces in the North Caucasus Military District. A state of emergency is now in effect. After months of terrorist attacks, separatist forces have launched a surprise military offensive to take over the entire region. After many hours of hard fighting, loyal Russian forces under my command have surrounded the separatist leaders in the mountains close to the border. A decisive blow will crush the movement and erase this stain on our nation's honor. In a desperate attempt to save their leaders, a small separatist force has seized one of our airfields close to the combat zone and captured a large number of bomber and cargo aircraft. Those planes are on their way now to rescue the separatist leaders. Your orders are to intercept those planes and force them to turn back or be destroyed.
This is General Moganov. Air defense radars are picking up a large force of enemy planes heading for the combat zone.
This is 801 to air defense control. We have enemy formation in sight.
You're the first interceptor group to arrive, Colonel Denisov. Take your flight and force the separatists to turn back immediately.
Understood, sir. 801 to all aircraft. Turn to course 210 and increase speed. Check your safeties. No one fires unless I give the order. Understood? Attention enemy aircraft. This is Colonel Denisov, commanding the fighters stationed off your starboard wing. Alter course to 060 and descend to 2,000 meters, or you will be fired upon. Enemy aircraft, this is your final warning. Alter course immediately, or... Ambush! E-25 and E-27 are down. No shoot! E-01 to flight. All aircraft, break and attack. Backstepping
Where the hell did they come from?
808, this is 801. These separatists are excellent pilots. You're going to need every advantage you can get. He's going vertical. Don't let him get away.
Got the bastard! Incoming missile, hit your flares! Missile launch, go evasive!
Target destroyed. To General Morganov. All separatist planes have been destroyed. Fuel state is low. Request permission to return to base.
Request denied, Colonel. Separatist forces attacked Kutskovskaya airfield half an hour ago. We've heard nothing from base commander since then. While we've been fighting in the mountains, the Separatists have launched surprise attacks against our military bases and seized vital communications and supply centers. The whole district's been pulled out from under our feet. Our leaders in Moscow have panicked. They've ordered a full withdrawal from the region.
What are your orders, sir? We're ready to fight. All we need is fuel.
Good man, Denisov. We'll need every plane we can get to cover the withdrawal. The rest of our air assets should be arriving from the north at any moment. Your orders are to rendezvous with them and refuel as soon as possible. Don't waste time, Colonel. The tankers won't stay with the formation for long.
Understood, sir. I've got the friendlies on my scope now.
H.A.W.X, this is tanker control. Take up position behind the refueling plate and match speed.
Looking good, H.A.W.X. Now increase speed gradually to bring your plane in closer. We have contact. Equalizing pressure. Commencing fuel transfer. Fuel transfer complete. You're clear, H.A.W.X. Good luck. This is 801. Refueling complete, awaiting orders.
Our forces are withdrawing in good order, but they'll be easy targets for the Separatists. I'm depending on you to provide air cover for my men.
This is 803. I've got enemy contacts on my scope to the south.
Moving to intercept now. All aircraft, increase to attack speed and engage at will.
General Morganov, my troops are being strafed by ground attack planes. They need air cover at once.
808, this is 801. Break off and intercept those bombers. They've got to be flying right down on the deck to avoid our radar. H.A.W.X. All enemy planes have been destroyed. What are your orders, General?
If it were up to me, we would stand our ground and drive these traitors back across the mountains. But our president won't allow it. As far as I'm concerned, you and your men are heroes. And I won't let some weak-kneed politician say otherwise. For now, we retreat. We tend our wounds and bury our dead, as Russia's soldiers have done for centuries. Then, when the time is right, we will strike back, I promise you that. This war has only just begun.
Let me lay it on the line for you, Major. The squadron you're reporting to was pretty much wiped out yesterday. The CO would normally be the one to welcome you to the squadron, but he's in surgery right now, and the XO is dead. The insurgents knew exactly where to hit us. Our unit alone lost most of its aircraft, and 90% of its personnel. We've got a priority mission to fly later tonight. One of our pilots was shot down during the attack on the base, and intel reports that he was captured by insurgent troops. Cell phone intercepts suggest that he has been moved to a compound in the desert, where he will be executed shortly before dawn. A special forces team is going in to rescue Colonel Crenshaw. You'll fly an AC-130 gunship to provide close air support, while I coordinate the operation from an H.A.W.X nearby.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. I have you on my scope at Angels 5, 60 miles. Green light. Repeat, green light. We're only gonna get one shot at this, so let's make it count. Crenshaw's life depends on it.
Copy that, Thunderbolt. Goliath is going hot.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. The Ghosts are beginning their approach to the LZ.
Goliath copies. We got him covered. Gundeck, this is the pilot. Let's tear this place up.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. The transport is taking fire from AA positions around the objective.
Goliath copies. Gundeck, take out that AAA.
Goliath, this is Ghost Lead. We've been hit. Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. We're at the LZ and heading for the objective now.
Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. Objective secure. Repeat, objective secure. But our plane has been destroyed. Please advise.
There's a coastal town just a few miles from your current position. You'll seize a boat there and make your way out to open water. A Navy frigate has been alerted and is on the way to pick you up. Goliath will remain on station to provide support until you're clear.
Ghost Lead copies all. We're moving out.
Heads up, we got enemy helos closing in. Don't let them get in firing range. Watch those vehicles. Don't let them get too close.
Goliath, we've got enemy vehicles closing in. Take them out.
Goliath, be advised. Insurgents are setting up roadblocks ahead of the Ghost. When you see one, take it out.
Thanks for the heads up. We'll keep our eyes open.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. Be advised. Enemy units are moving to intercept the Ghost team.
Roger that, Watchtower. We're on it.
Goliath, we've got a roadblock ahead. Can you take it out? Goliath, we're taking fire. You guys need to step it up. We're through the roadblock. Target down. helos. Elias, we've got enemy vehicles closing in. Take them out. Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. We've secured a boat and we're heading for the pickup point.
Copy that, Ghost Lead. The USS Marshall is standing by.
Gunner, take out those helos!
Good shot. That guy's history. Thanks, Goliath.
Gunner, those boats are getting too close to Ghost Lead. Take them out.
Direct hit. Thanks for the support, Goliath. Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. We're clear. Advise the frigate to have medics standing by. Crenshaw's in pretty bad shape.
Watchtower copies, Ghost Lead. The Marshal reports that their sick bay is ready to receive wounded.
Copy that, Watchtower. Stand by. Somebody wants to talk to you.
Sims, is that you?
You were expecting somebody else?
It's good to hear your voice, man. How's the rest of the squadron? I saw the base get hit just before I went down.
Don't worry about them right now. You've been through a hell of an ordeal. Let's focus on getting you taken care of first.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you. Thanks. Tell the crew of that gunship that I owe 'em one.
Will do, David. Get some rest. We'll talk again soon.
lost a lot of good people at Prince Faisal. Pretty much the entire squadron, from the CO on down. With Colonel Avery dead, I've been ordered to assume temporary command of the squadron. But the docs say I won't be flying anytime soon. My job now is to get H.A.W.X back to operational status with the few pilots we've got left. Lieutenant Colonel Sims is senior surviving pilot, so I'm assigning him as flight leader. Major Walters will fly on Sims' wing and cover your 6 when you need it. And they're both veteran pilots, so when they talk, Major Hunter, you listen. We'll work out the rest of the details as we go along. Right now, we got a mission to fly. The situation on the ground is getting worse by the day, and CENTCOM needs all the pilots it can get. Heavily armed insurgent groups have begun attacking commercial and industrial targets across the region. Just this morning, a large insurgent force seized Arnico's offshore oil facility, located in the Indian Ocean. Intel believes that the insurgents are planning to sell the captured oil on the black market to finance future operations. CENTCOM's launching an operation to retake the Arnico facility. Hunter, you'll fly close air support for the assault team. Sims and Walters will provide escort, while I coordinate the mission from the Roosevelt. Let's go get them. Viper 2-1, this is Sea Rider. Clear for launch. Viper 2-1, Sea Rider. Rendezvous with Dagger Flight at Angels 10 for escort to target.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger Lead. We'll form up behind you and cover your back once we're over the target. Alter course to 330 and proceed to nav point Alpha.
Viper 2-1, this is Sea Rider. Assault forces are approaching the first objective now. I need you to target the defensive positions covering the airstrip.
This is Dagger Lead. We're over the target zone.
Lead, this is Dagger 2. I'm ready to rumble. Viper 2-1, this is Dagger 2. I've got visual on multiple enemy gunships taking off from the airstrip. We need to take them out. Since when did the insurgents get an air force?
Cut the chatter, 2. Let's take out those helos. Good hit. Surface target destroyed.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger 2. I've got tally on multiple bogeys. Bearing 010. Watch your 6.
Viper 2-1, Sea Rider. The Marine assault teams are taking heavy fire. You've got to clear a path for them. Viper 2-1, Sea Rider. The Marine assault teams are reporting serious casualties. Viper 2-1, the assault teams are in serious trouble. They can't take much more of this.
Got him.
Viper 2-1 Sea Rider. The Marine commander reports he's lost too many men to continue. We're gonna have to abort the attack.
This is Dagger Lead. We're over the target zone.
Lead, this is Dagger 2. I'm ready to rumble. Viper 2-1, this is Dagger 2. I've got visual on multiple enemy gunships taking off from the airstrip. We need to take them out. Since when did the insurgents get an air force?
Cut the chatter, Two. Let's take out those helos.
Smoke one bandit, nice shot.
Direct hit, looks like a kill.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger 2. I've got tally on multiple bogeys. Bearing 010. Watch your 6.
Viper 2-1 Sea Rider. The Marine assault teams are taking heavy fire. You've got to clear a path for them.
Got him. That's a kill. That's a kill. Scratch one bandit.
Viper 2-1 Sea Rider. The Marine assault teams are reporting serious casualties. Viper 2-1, the assault teams are in serious trouble. They can't take much more of this.
Bandits hit. Looks like a kill. That's a hit. Good kill.
This is Sea Rider. Objective secure. Say again. Objective is secure. The airstrip's fuel and ordnance stores are intact, and the Marines are clearing the runway now.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger Lead. When the runway is clear, take the opportunity to land and refuel your plane. You can also return to the airstrip later and rearm, once you've expended your ordnance.
Viper 2-1 Sea Rider. We need to suppress the defenses around the main refinery so our assault teams can secure the area. Hit them hard.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger Lead. Intel says that the complex's air defense system is networked together. Target their communications array first. That'll disrupt the network and make it harder for them to target you. Viper 2-1, this is Dagger Lead. Take off when ready.
Viper 2-1 Sea Rider, be advised. The Marines have split into 2 assault teams in order to secure the objectives more quickly. You'll need to keep an eye on both and provide support where needed.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger Lead. Marine assault teams are proceeding to the second objective. Got him. Scratch 1 bandit. Direct hit. Ground target destroyed.
Viper 2-1 Sea Rider, the outer defenses are down. The USS Troutman is closing in on the main facility to take out its air defenses.
Oh, nice one. That's a kill. And it's hit. Looks like a kill.
Viper 2-1, this is Sea Rider. The Marines are moving on the main objective now. You are clear to engage targets on the refinery.
Viper 2-1, this is Dagger Lead. I'm picking up more bogies inbound. Recommend you return to the airstrip and rearm before the next phase of the mission begins.
Target destroyed.
All units, this is Sea Rider. Assault teams are securing the objective now. Outstanding work.
The bad guys put up a hell of a fight, Sea Rider. Insurgents aren't supposed to be armed like this.
I read you, Walters. We got people working on that now. Analysis of weapons fragments from Prince Faisal Air Base indicates that the weapons used in the insurgent attack were Russian-made H.A.W.X cruise missiles. Naturally, the Russian government has denied any involvement in the attack, and their intelligence services are cooperating with us to find out who is responsible. One of the FSB's top agents reported that an African arms smuggler, Ahmed Faridi, has been in close contact with a number of high-ranking insurgent leaders. The Russians believe Faridi is the middleman who's been supplying the insurgents with their new weapons. The FSB says their agents infiltrated Faridi's organization and can expose the smuggler's entire network. We're going in with a UAV to gather intel and mark targets for a possible airstrike if the report checks out. Wolfhound, this is Sea Rider. UAV's in position over the RV point. How do you copy?
I read you, Wolfhound. I'm at the RV point now. Look for my strobe.
Wolfhound, this is Sea Rider. We've got you.
Very good. Your first target is a large warehouse in my position. That's Faridi's office.
Copy that, Wolfhound. Stand by. Okay, Hunter, let's find that building and tag it. That's the building. Hit it with an IR strobe. Building's marked, Wolfhound. What next?
Stick close to me. We're heading to Faridi's house. He'll be leaving soon to make his rounds through the city, checking up on his operations before he heads over to his office. We're going to follow him to see what we can find out.
We were told you'd infiltrate Faridi's network.
I tried, but my cover was blown. Somebody tipped Faridi off. Whoever his Russian suppliers are, they got connections in very high places.
You're running a hell of a risk, Wolfhound. If Faridi's men see you, they'll shoot you on sight.
Faridi's men are amateurs. I'm not worried about them. It's his Russian contacts that concern me. I'm not going anywhere until I find out who they are. That's his house. And here comes Faridi himself. Stick with him, Sea Rider. Faridi usually calls his subordinates from the car while he's making his rounds. Capture those calls, and he'll give away his entire organization.
I read you, Wolfhound. Stay on top of him, Hunter. The minute Faridi makes a call, I want to know about it.
Yes. It's Faridi. Has the shipment come in? It is here, boss. Good. Get the crates ready. I want them loaded as soon as the sun's up. I'll get them ready myself. Good.
Sea Rider, were you able to trace the other end of the call?
Stand by. Coordinates are coming up now.
That would be Faridi's weapons storehouse. Look for a large L-shaped building somewhere in that area.
Got it. Okay, Hunter, break off the pursuit and let's go mark that building. Good work, Hunter. Now mark the building with the strobe. We've tagged the building, H.A.W.X. Where are you?
I'm activating my strobe now.
Okay, Hunter. Get back over Faridi's vehicle and see what else we can find out.
Yes.
We're losing the signal. Go back.
Arrived.
I know that voice. That's the son of a bitch that tortured me.
They just came in. 20 launches. SA-18s, the best the Russians have. They will be delivered to you this morning. What about the other weapons? They'll be here soon. That's all I know. All right. You've told them that the money is not an issue. We can pay whatever it takes. They know. Zen, let me know as soon as they come in. My people are waiting.
We just caught a hell of a break. That guy must be a top insurgent leader. Wolfhound, what do you make of these coordinates?
That's down by the water. Look for a ship. Probably a large one, like a freighter.
Copy that. Okay, Hunter, let's see what we can find. Okay, Wolfhound, we've got the target. We're heading back. Wolfhound, this is Sea Rider. What's happening?
Looks like a business meeting. A lot of locals work for Faridi in one way or another.
We've got no way of picking up what they're saying. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I recognize these men. They're local arms dealers who work for Faridi. They're probably supplying low-end arms and ammunition to the insurgents. I'm sending the coordinates for their strongholds. They are set up in a converted office building in 2 different parts of the city. Look for a pair of tall, U-shaped buildings.
Copy that, Wolfhound. We're on it. Targets are marked, Wolfhound. We're on our way back. Wolfhound, what's happening?
They're trying to confuse anybody who might be spying on them.
You think they made us?
I doubt it. They're just being paranoid.
Which one's Faridi?
There, I see him.
If I got a call from the buyer a short while ago. He wants to know about that special shipment he's expecting. Tell him to be patient. We aren't talking about a crate of AK-47s. These things take time. He says money is no object. This isn't about money. It'll get here when it gets here, understand? Yeah, sure, I understand. Good.
Where did that call come from?
Here are the coordinates.
That's down by the docks. Probably another ship. These are the people I've been looking for.
We'll let you know what we find out. Wolfhound, this is Sea Rider. You were right, it's another freighter. Looks like an Ethiopian registry.
Thanks. I'll pay a visit once we're done here.
Faridi's stopping. What's going on?
Faridi's men have spotted me.
Get the hell out of there!
No. He'll warn his suppliers. I can't have that.
What are you gonna do?
What do you think? That's it. They're finished.
Remind me to never piss you off, Wolfhound. What now?
I've got to do something with the bodies. If Faridi's people find them, they'll panic and go to ground. It'll take months to find them again.
Is there anything we can do?
Actually, there is something you can do. It's getting close to dawn. Faridi's men of the area. I can't afford to get stalked. If you can fly ahead and mark the roadblocks with an eye or a strobe, that will give me enough advance warning to avoid them.
No problem, Wolfhound. We're on it.
Get going. I'll be right behind you. Sea Rider, you're going to have to move quickly. As I said, once Faridi's men realize he's dead, they'll shut down the network and go into hiding. I estimate you've only got until dawn to launch an airstrike. In addition to the targets you've already marked, there are other parts of Faridi's network located throughout the city. I'll put together the coordinates for you and provide you with waypoints to maximize the strike's effectiveness. Thanks for the assistance, Sea Rider. I can take it from here. Start preparing your aircraft. You haven't much time.
Sea Rider copies, Wolfhound. Good luck. Hunter, get that drone back to the carrier fast. I'm gonna talk to the captain and get a fighter ready to launch.